Hello, my name is Russ Merrick. I'd like to welcome you to the manufacturing facility of Merrick Machine Company located here in Alden, Nebraska. Today what we have for you is part of our Triad product line. This is a CN-1, it's a component nailer. If you're going to do headers and so forth going above your windows or your doors, things of that nature, you can actually take two 2x12s, 2x10s, stack them up. You can put a spacer in the middle. You can build a few other components, but for the most part you're trying to build headers. You've got two pneumatic nail guns. As you can see them on the right hand side of your screen, they're actually pulled with a trigger system. Air is actually activating each one. Out of the shot of the camera on the left hand side by me, there's two switches, and each one of those switches can actually independently shut off one tool or activate one tool. There's a valve down here on the bottom. It's a foot pedal valve which actually strokes each one of the tools. There's a scoring stop right here. Basically put it into place, you can grab some material. In this case I just have a 5/4 piece of material. It goes up against the stop. You're going to come down and I'm going to press the foot pedal, which is the orange button down by my foot. It'll actually come in from the back side and clamp as it just did. Okay. See if I can get you to. So we've got a cylinder action going this way, and then you've actually got the, we're actually pulling the triggers at the same time. So each one of these two triggers is getting pulled. Okay. Now, if you have this, if the switches are in the off position, all it will do is sit there. So for instance, I put them in the off position just like you saw moments ago. If you bring this in here, they won't come down, they won't fire. The only way they'll fire is if you hit both or single independent drums or toggle switches. So in this case, I'm just going to fire one, shut it off, fire the other one. Okay, as I move it through, that's pretty much it. You've got in-feed conveyor. There's about 5-foot in-feed conveyor on the right-hand side, and then on the out-feed side on the left side, you're going to anchor this, get it positioned right in line with the rest of the machine, anchor to the floor. Anchor bolts actually come for the conveyor legs, and there's also anchor bolts that actually go in 7-inch anchors that go in each one of the 4 holes in the main casting base. A lot of castings in this machine. These guns actually have a slide mechanism. I'll try and show you from this side. You can actually loosen, you take a 9/16 wrench, 3/8/16 bolts, and you can slide these back and forth depending on where you want your nail pattern on the material. Likewise with the other gun, you can also position it and do the same trick. Both guns are actually offset and they're staggered a little bit. If you want them both on the same side, that can be done as well. You just have to either move this one to this side or just the opposite. It's run on 110 as far as voltage goes. So there's just a little pigtail that you're going to go ahead and plug it in. You could wire it directly if you want, or use the pigtail. There's an on-off switch on the back side here with a light that lights up that identifies there is power to the machine. The other thing we have down on the bottom side, outside your view, there's a regulator. It's a filter regulator combo with a gauge on it, and you're looking for about 90 psi on this machine. A little bit higher would be better, at least 90 for a minimum. What you're trying to do is have enough for the guns to recover. You're looking for a 3/4 inch air line to feed this machine, or a 1-inch line and then reduce it down to fit in. There's a 1/2 inch elbow on there, street elbow, that ties right into the FLR unit. You want to make sure you have enough air feeding this, as opposed to a 1/4 inch line that runs 200 feet. You're probably going to starve the guns. They won't be able to keep up. So make sure you have enough air pressure. You've got quick disconnects on each one of the tools. You also have it on the trigger itself for each one. So it's real easy if there's a problem with the gun, you want to work on a gun, something else happens, there's 1/2 inch or inch is all it takes, and you can actually loosen these guns up, pull them out if you need to work on them for some reason. Once again, you can actually take these tools in this configuration, or you could turn them around to the opposite side, depending if you're a left-hand or right-hand person. Either one will, for the most part, work in any application. There's an adjustment here for the stop. Try and show you and stay out of the view of your camera. For some reason, for instance, right now we're doing 2x12 material. If we're going to be doing 2x8 or 2x6 or something that's even smaller, you can actually adjust this. This is a quick adjustment. Kind of tough to see from your vantage point possibly, but there's a cylinder on this end, and it basically just fits into a series of holes. And There's a pin on the bottom of the cylinder. Once you put it in each one of those holes, it's real easy to get the clamp as far as the width that you need, okay? Real easy, real simple, not complicated whatsoever. This is the CN-1, it's a component machine. We've had this for a good long length of time. It's been in our product line. If you got any questions, please call the factory at 1-800-568-7423. And once again, my name's Russ. I'd like to thank you for your time.